Ethan loved adventure. He dreamt of faraway lands. He read books about explorers. He yearned to discover the unknown. One day, his grandmother told him a story. It was about a magical tree. This tree could talk. It was called the Whispering Willow. Ethan was captivated. He had to find this tree. His heart was set on an adventure.
The Whispering Willow was ancient. It had stood for centuries, its roots delving deep into the earth, intertwining with the very essence of the forest. The tree's bark was rough and gnarled, each twist and turn telling a story of time long past. It stood in the heart of Whispering Woods, a forest known for its dense foliage and mysterious aura. The woods were a labyrinth of towering trees and winding paths, where sunlight barely pierced through the thick canopy. Legend said it held great wisdom. The Whispering Willow was believed to be a guardian of ancient secrets, a keeper of knowledge passed down through generations. Its leaves, when rustled by the wind, were said to whisper the truths of the world to those who listened closely. But the tree was very secretive. It did not reveal its wisdom to just anyone. The whispers were faint, almost imperceptible, and only those with a pure heart and a clear mind could hear them. It only spoke to those who were worthy. Many had come seeking its knowledge, but the tree remained silent, its secrets locked away from those who were not deemed deserving. Many had tried to find it, all had failed. The forest was a maze, and the tree's location was ever-changing, as if it had a will of its own. Those who ventured into the woods often returned empty-handed, their spirits dampened by the elusive nature of the Whispering Willow. Ethan was determined to succeed. Unlike the others, he had a burning desire to uncover the tree's secrets. He believed that the wisdom of the Whispering Willow could change his life, and he was willing to do whatever it took to prove himself worthy. He packed his bag with supplies. He knew the journey would be long and arduous, so he prepared meticulously, ensuring he had everything he might need for the quest ahead. He studied the maps of Whispering Woods. Ethan spent countless hours poring over old maps and texts, trying to decipher the clues that might lead him to the ancient tree. He knew that knowledge was his greatest ally in this quest. He was ready for his quest. With determination in his heart and a sense of purpose guiding his steps, Ethan set off into the Whispering Woods, ready to face whatever challenges lay ahead. He knew the journey would test him, but he was prepared to prove his worth and unlock the secrets of the Whispering Willow.
The journey was long and tiring. Ethan walked for days. He followed winding paths. He crossed babbling brooks. He encountered wild animals. He saw colorful birds. He felt a connection with nature. The forest was alive with wonder. Finally, he reached a clearing. In the center stood a majestic willow. Its branches flowed like a silver waterfall. This was it, the Whispering Willow.
The Whispering Willow spoke again.
The second challenge, show kindness without expecting anything in return.
Ethan thought carefully. He saw a bird with a broken wing. It was in pain and couldn't fly. Ethan gently picked it up. He made a splint for its wing. He gave it water. He stayed with it until it felt safe. This was his act of kindness.
Section 6. The third challenge. Facing the fear. This was the moment Ethan had been dreading since the beginning of his journey. The forest, with its towering trees and eerie silence, seemed to hold secrets that were waiting to be uncovered.
The final challenge, the tree whispered, is to face your greatest fear. The words echoed in Ethan's mind, reverberating through the stillness of the forest. It was as if the very air around him was charged with an unseen energy, urging him to confront what he had always avoided.
Ethan's heart pounded. Each beat felt like a drum, loud and insistent, reminding him of the fear that had gripped him for so long. His palms were sweaty and his breath came in short, shallow gasps. He was afraid of the dark, the unknown that lay within it, the shadows that seemed to move and shift, playing tricks on his mind. Memories of childhood fears resurfaced, making him feel small and vulnerable.
The sun began to set. Shadows grew longer. The once familiar forest transformed into a place of mystery and potential danger. The golden hues of the sunset gave way to deep purples and blues, casting an otherworldly glow on the surroundings. The forest became a maze of darkness. Every path seemed to lead deeper into the unknown, and the dense canopy above blocked out the remaining light, making it hard to see even a few feet ahead. Ethan felt fear creeping in. It was a cold, clammy sensation that wrapped around his heart, making it hard to think clearly. Doubts began to surface, questioning his ability to overcome this challenge, but he remembered the wisdom of the tree. The ancient tree had told him that true courage was not the absence of fear, but the ability to move forward despite it. These words gave him strength, a beacon of hope in the encroaching darkness. He took a deep breath and stepped into the darkness. Each step was deliberate, a testament to his determination. The forest seemed to close in around him, but he kept moving, driven by the desire to conquer his fear. He had faced his fear. In that moment, Ethan realized that the darkness was not as terrifying as he had imagined. It was simply the unknown, waiting to be explored. With newfound confidence, he continued his journey, ready to face whatever lay ahead.
Section 7. Ethan's transformation.
The Whispering Willow was pleased. Ethan had completed all 3 challenges. He had shown wisdom, kindness, and courage.
You have learned well, the tree said. Carry these lessons with you always.
Ethan felt changed. He was no longer just a boy. He was an adventurer who saw beauty, showed kindness, and faced his fears. He realized that true strength came from within.
Section 8. The Willow's wisdom spreads.
Ethan returned home. He told everyone about his adventure. He shared the Whispering Willow's wisdom. He inspired others.
People started to see beauty in everyday things. They showed kindness to each other. They faced their fears with courage.
Ethan's story reminded everyone of the power within. It showed that even the smallest acts could make a big difference.
Section 9. The enduring message.
The Whispering Willow still stands in the woods, a silent guardian of time and nature. Its branches sway gently in the wind, creating a symphony of rustling leaves that seem to tell stories of old. It continues to whisper its wisdom to those who seek it. Ethan's story lives on, a testament to the enduring power of nature's lessons. He found solace and guidance under its canopy, and his journey is a beacon for others. The Whispering Willow reminds us to find beauty in the world, even in the smallest details. The sunlight filtering through the leaves, the delicate petals of a flower, the serene landscapes that surround us, all these are reminders of the world's inherent beauty. It teaches us to be kind to one another, to extend a helping hand and to embrace our shared humanity. The bonds we form under its branches are strengthened by the lessons of compassion and empathy. The Whispering Willow encourages us to face our fears with bravery. It stands tall and resilient, a symbol of strength and courage. Just as it weathers the storms, we too can overcome our challenges with determination and fortitude. These are the lessons of the Whispering Willow. Its bark, weathered and strong, tells a story of endurance. Its leaves, ever changing with the seasons, remind us of the cycles of life and the importance of growth and renewal. They are the keys to living a fulfilling life, finding peace in nature, connecting with others, and embracing the journey with an open heart. These are the teachings that lead to true fulfillment. They are the essence of humanity. In the embrace of the Whispering Willow, we find a reflection of our own potential for kindness, bravery, and beauty. It stands as a timeless reminder of the values that unite us all.